What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and what you're going to be seeing right now is another guy that's a victim of ebooks that are running around out there, man. This dude is about to come out with 2 nasty streak old linemen and 99 Walter Payton. Now, when I first started playing the game, I didn't notice exactly what he was doing because obviously when you get the ball first, you're just focused on what you're doing, and I was obviously playing this game to try out a new scheme because that's the only thing I really do now. Other than that, I stream for you guys live on Twitch, sometimes on YouTube, but other than that, I'm always trying to lab new schemes because I want to see how far, our offense can go. When I say our, I only share it with the GmiasWorld fam. There's so many other people running it, bro. Straight streaks, stretches, dudes is going wild. Bro, look, listen, if you get good at it, do what you got to do. But like I said, it's for the fam. And you guys have been working at it. A lot of you guys have been out there just destroying dudes, and it's hilarious. So shout out to all of you guys that's out there doing that. Really thankful that you guys are having some more fun with the game because some of you guys are actually messaging me like, yo, bro, I was about to leave, but now I don't want to. Like, I just want to go out there and make dudes' life a living hell. I don't know how he just caught that, but obviously he has post-flag elite, but it doesn't matter. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the spread offense. Now, pretty much what's going on with this, I know a lot of you guys are going to talk about the fact that the spread is a very, very dangerous offense to play, but this guy, he wasn't really bringing a lot of pressure. So what was happening is it was actually pretty good. You could see I started off with the wide trip. Now, the thing about the wide trips is you don't really get the proper blocking in certain cases depending on how many people you're going to actually send out on routes. Now, I also want to point out that I did for this video, I took away the abilities off of Barry Sanders. All right, so with that being said, it was a reasoning behind that. Now, if you need a running back, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's coming out with Walter Payton. You're going to see the 2 guys with abilities on there right there running around doing whatever. They were actually blocking, going crazy. His first drive is going to be like unbelievable. But listen out though. This is the thing, right? If you take the ability of Barry Sanders and you go ahead and you give all 3 of your skilled players, including a tight end, abilities, you're going to have to make sure you utilize that every single play. Now, the reason that I point that out is when it comes down into the trenches, you're going to probably need to run the ball. And some of you guys, you probably need abilities to always get the runoff. For me, I got natural stick even before human joystick, so I'll be able to deal with it. But I don't want to take away from what you guys are enjoying because human joystick is unbelievable. Like, it makes the game so much fun to run around with it. Like, that's what this idiot's doing. Like, he's just running around doing whatever he wants. But somebody told him to do this. Somebody told him, like, look, all right, buy this ebook. As soon as he opened up the first page, it says, hi, what's good? You're an idiot. And then it told him to get two linemen and put abilities on them and run around. And that's what he chose to do. See, he's celebrating. He's doing all kinds of weird stuff. He's bowing to us and everything. Everything is fine, bro. I love me some Walter Payton, so I'm not even mad at this dude. But the thing about it is, I already know what I have to do to adjust. You see what I'm saying? When you play the game and you understand what the game is, it's just like every other Madden. In a couple months, there's going to be a new Madden. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to have to figure out what works, and then you're going to have to put your own spin on it. Now, there's nothing wrong with seeing someone else's scheme and adding something to it. The problem is when you guys go out and then you just take a whole scheme and then you think that it's going to work, you're going to run into dudes that know what's going on. Like, there's going to be a lot of people that know how to defend 2 old linemen with nasty streak and run block elite. Like, they're going to know how to stop that. Now, if you don't know what's going on and you're just blitzing everybody and going wild, you're going to lose by 976 points, approximately. All right, so like, it just takes adjusting. But for me, like I said, this video is supposed to lab wide trips and spread. All right, so for now, we're going to stay in the spread because he's not really blitzing anybody. Now, look, if he was going to blitz, we would have to motion a receiver, one of the slot receivers, and then block the running back. If he was going to blitz. If he continues to do what he's doing right now, we're just going to deal with him accordingly. Like, if this is what he wants to do, whatever they want to do, you can block anything, any formation, any whatever. If you don't feel comfortable enough doing this, you could actually go to bunch. And then, you get better blocking out a bunch and then motion out a guy wide. You could do that if you wanted to. You also notice that he has abilities on his 2 D linemen in the middle and he's trying to get an instant pass rush. Like, a lot of the things that this guy is doing, I've seen a lot of it throughout Weekend League. So somebody is putting ebooks out and just saying, look, I'm going to show these idiots that, bro, they can lose games by following what I put out as an ebook. Because I don't know what they're doing and it's just weird. Because remember, guys, if you put the abilities on 2 D linemen, you better make sure that you're not playing a guy like me that's throwing up streaks. You better because bruh, somebody in the backfield needs to have abilities. Yo, that hit stick was vicious. Somebody I don't care who it is, somebody needs to have abilities in the backfield. Like, the 2 D linemen, like, you see, like, I have an outside linebacker and I have Warren Sapp. That's fine because I have, pretty much Taylor Mays back there if I needed it. But you gotta have somebody in the back. that's going to be chilling out there waiting for action. It's just a necessity. Now, some of you guys have been running around using, you know, Ryan Shazier. That's also been taking off. I guess that's okay. That, you know, that's fine. But, you know, I prefer a strong safety, free safety type thing because I don't know what it is about the game. They just move around better. Even though, you know, Shazier goes up to a 98 speed, 98 excel, and if you got, you know, the Pittsburgh Steelers chem, dude is 99 all over the place. So you can do a lot of different things right there. I don't know what Kelvin Benjamin did. The dude's 6'5", and then he jumped like he was like, what are you doing, dude? Bro, like, what kind of jump animation was that? But again, it doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to lab the spread. Because if I can get the spread to work, and you know, pretty much I've been playing a couple games with it. If I'm able to just continually pick up the blitz, which you can, sometimes you're gonna have to take a quick pass, you know, a quick out route, something like that. But if I could just maintain the pocket, I'm gonna be good. Because I don't know if you guys remember, back in Madden 25, that was my offensive. I was running spread Y slot or something like that. Back in Madden 25. So like this is not an unusual offense for me. It's just the way that we've been user catching is kind of different. So people have been like, you know, kind of looking at it like, yo, how's this guy doing? Whatever. It's a lot of practice, and you got to kind of figure it out. And then once you figure it out, you know, you could make some plays with it. The thing that makes it dangerous though is that a lot of you guys, you kind of get the concept, but in the clutch, when you go for it, you throw a pick. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't really fully understand it. So, you know, my advice is just continue to lab and see what's going on. As you can see, this guy hasn't seen the end zone since the last time he celebrated. And he's not going anywhere. Now we're just locking him up. Because those two O-linemen, it's not much you can do because when EA nerfed Nasty Streak, it doesn't really matter about the fact that, you know, they're not going up against like, you know, linebackers and, you know, corners or whatever. Nasty Streak doesn't really work as well. You know, they may hold their block, which is something that most of us just want them to do as basics sometimes. Just hold your block, dude. Because a lot of dudes just try to block and then they run away, go play out with, you know, play around with the corn dog guy. These guys will hold the block longer with abilities. If that's what you're looking for and you feel that you're not getting enough of it from, you know, just having them block regular, go for it. But again, Nasty Streak, when EA patched it, they made it so you don't want to use it no more. Like they pretty much did it. So overall, they just actually hold their block. There's no like real pancake action and stuff like that. You know, I got corners throwing these dudes down to the ground weird. It's really, really ridiculous. So I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that, you know, as we go forward. So now, you know, we're going to continue to keep it going because you can see, look, if we get the ball back at a certain spot, we're just going to run the ball. But, you know, we pretty much want to see how the spread offense works, how are the run plays in it, stuff like that. And then we're going to go from there. I can't believe he just broke. Yeah, he just, bro, come on, man. Yeah, there we go. That's the point. That's why I tell you guys, you see what Sapp is doing? Because for the most part, this guy was running on aggressive. And you can tell based on the way the way his guys are trying to block, when they're like really holding my players up, you can just know he's on aggressive. So you got to make sure that you understand. Look, when dudes are on aggressive, it gets really, really wild, really, really fun. Look at Sapp. Bro, Sapp was going wild. Yo, the dude wasn't even blocking him anymore. He just running around. He just threw up a Stevie. And then Gronk couldn't make it happen. That's a good thing about having Sherman. I know he didn't pick it, but he'll get up and he won't just allow people to moss him. You know what I'm saying? At 6'3". So he's been doing what he has to do out there. Still, like, haven't got to the point where I hate him. So he's pretty much good. So don't worry about him. He's going to be there for a little bit. Right? Okay. All right, man. All right. So, okay. Like, what is going on? All right. Right here, let me just explain what happened with this pick, bro. Like, there's no excuse for the pick itself. When I hiked the ball, I saw that he was on Byron Jones, right? And that he came down a little bit. So I lobbed it. And what happens is defensively, you get a speed burst if you're on a corner. It's been happening for the last couple of years. So, you know, when he was on it, he probably just clicked the R2 button and the dude just shot up and he's able to go ahead and pick that ball. But it looked like he came down a little bit once I hiked the ball, which is why I just tried to lob it, get it over his head, get 6. But it didn't work out like that. Just keep watching what Sapp is doing though. Because the middle plays a big part. When you have these outside guys with all these abilities, the middle of your defense plays a huge role in stopping these guys. So you have to know what's going on with that. You see what I'm saying? You see like how Clowney is just there? Because they have to pay attention to the other things. They can't just do whatever they want. All right, catch that ball though. Catch that ball. All right, whatever, Gronk. Yo, Gronk, I'm about to take your abilities off, dog. Like real talk, about to take your abilities off. Okay, pick it then. Run it for 6. Run it for 6. Run it for 6. You know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to take Torrey Holt out the game. I'm going to take Torrey Holt because Torrey Holt low-key is garbage. And he's not really doing what he's supposed to do. I'm going to take him out the game too when I run the spread. And it might help with the run game. Put a tight end over there or something and see how he works out. Because we already have Gronk on the other side. Might as well put Kittle over there. All right, go ahead. Go for 6. I can't believe he didn't get him for 6 right there. and then he tries to be like, he tries to be fly right here. Instead of just running the ball again, he wants to go ahead and try to pass with Minshew. Like, bro, you're not built for this, dog. Like, somebody sack this idiot. Like, I don't even know what he's doing. So, bro, whatever. It doesn't, because like I told you, when these guys get their ebook, that's all they live by is the ebook. I thought that he would be able to get over the top with that. Come on, man. We probably can't put Kittle there. We should put somebody else there that's fast enough to deal with that stuff. I think that might work. I think we're gonna probably have to put somebody else there, and it'll work out for us. Because I just, like this dude Torrey Holt is by himself, and I don't understand how he didn't just go for 6 right there. Like, dude is letting people catch up to him on the post. That was so dirty what we cut inside. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you already have user and stick, you shouldn't have much issue trying to run the ball. But I'm just testing out the run here. Like I told you guys, I want to see pretty much what we could do. I tried to do a little fake cutback inside. Aaron Donald's like, nah, not today. I got you. So it don't really matter. But again, it's not about the run plays. It's about, labbing the spread, seeing what can happen, and understanding that when they send pressure, can we still get some time to throw the ball? This man, like I said, this man is still trying to do stuff. He is still trying to do stuff. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's still trying to do it. Like, bro, the dude spent the money. He spent $4,000 on the ebook, and he's going to get every cent out of it, bro, because he's just continuously being an idiot. All right, what is he doing here? Catch it then. Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't care if it's triple coverage. I don't care about that. Yeah, bro, all 3 of you guys can just sit over there and just chill, man. We got this. And he still comes out running stretch down 31-7 because the dude said, look, my ebook said I'm an idiot. I'm going to go ahead and do what I have to do. So, shout out to him, man, because he really stuck to his guns. If you run into him, just know that this is what he's going to do. And he doesn't care about anything else. He's going to run the ball every single snap and then get dominated and don't care about it. So right here, okay, that was late. That was real late. I'm glad he went out of bounds, though. That was real late. All right, don't worry about it. Yeah, he sent some pressure. We threw a dot, but it is what it is, guys. Let me know what you think about it. If you think you should run around with, 2 nasty streak old linemen, let me know in the comments. If you're feeling the new spread offense, let me know as well. Keep throwing them streaks. Until next time, one love, y'all.